Hey, I'm Ursula and welcome to Urs Gets Fit. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to use the tdee calculator to figure out how many calories as well as grams of protein, fat, and carbs you should be eating. And then I'm going to show you where to put it into MyFitnessPal. In one of my videos where I talk about how I lost 70 pounds in 9 months, I talk about using the tdee calculator and MyFitnessPal as tools as part of my weight loss journey. So I'm gonna give you a short demonstration of exactly what I did to use that calculator, transfer that information over to MyFitnessPal, and then start tracking the foods that I ate. All right, so I am going to first go to the tdee calculator, and if you type in tdee calculator, it's usually the first one that comes up in the Google search. And so this is what the calculator looks like, and it's going to ask you for your information. So I'm going to put in the information. Let's see. I'm going to put in my information. And I'm going to hit calculate. And so what this will tell me is the number of calories that I need to eat to maintain my current weight. And so that number for me is 1,992. It also will tell me, if you scroll down, what my ideal weight should be, between 125 and 132. It will tell me my BMI score, 23.5. And then if you scroll all the way down to macronutrients, this is the good stuff. This is what you're looking for. It will give you, there's 3 tabs here. One is a maintenance tab for if you're just trying to maintain your current weight. The next tab is the cutting tab. That's the tab you want to use if you're trying to lose weight. And then the third tab is bulking. That is a tab you want to use if you're trying to gain weight. So if I wanted to lose weight, I'm going to click on the cutting tab. And it tells me that I need to be in a deficit of 500 calories per day from my maintenance calories if I want to lose weight. And so if I were trying to lose weight, then my calories would be 1,492 for the day. That would be my calorie goal. And then you scroll down here and it lets you choose a combination. Do you want to eat moderate carbs? Do you want to eat low carbs? Or do you want to eat high carbs? Now, I went with moderate carbs. I didn't want to do very low carbs, even though I'm trying to eat a high protein diet. I wanted to be, again, as flexible as possible. So I decided to use the moderate carbs, somewhere right in between. And so if you take a look here at the moderate carbs, for me now, if I was doing this moderate carbs, it says that I would eat 112 grams of protein, 58 grams of fat, and 131 grams of carbs. So now you remember that, write those numbers down, because what you want to do now is you want to go to MyFitnessPal and you want to click on goals. And if you scroll down to where it says nutrition goals, there's one at the top, calorie, carbs, protein, and fat goals. So I'm going to click on that and I'm going to enter my goals into MyFitnessPal. Now I'm not going to do it here because mine is already set for my current weight, but I just want to show you where to put this information. So I can click on, for instance, carbs. I'm going to click on the 140 grams of carbs. And when I do that, you see it gives me like a roulette, and I can update the carbs, the proteins, and fat to match what I just got out of the tdee calculator. And so you can do that either by the number of grams, so exactly what it says on the tdee calculator, or you can click on the percentage button and it'll let you put it in by percentages. Now, if you remember on the tdee calculator, there were 3 numbers at the top beside where it said moderate carb, and it was something like 30, 40, or something like that. Those are the percentages. Those are the breakdowns between the carbs, the protein, and the fat. So if you want to do it by percentages, those are the numbers that you put in here. If you want to do it by grams, then just use the grams side, and then you can actually update them exactly the way they came out of the TDEE calculator. Now I will warn you, because it's a bit frustrating, but at the end of the day, it doesn't make a difference. If you're putting in your, either way, if you're putting them in by grams or you're putting them in by percentages, it will automatically calculate your number of calories. Your number of calories will be slightly off from the TDEE calculator. It's usually no more than like 15 to 20 or something like that. It's not enough to be a big deal. It drove me crazy at first, but again, just not enough to be a big deal. Roll with it. But you just want to be sure that your carbs, proteins, and fat are correct, whether they're in by grams or in by percentages, and then let it calculate your calorie limit. So that is what I did when I started 75 Hard. I did the very thing I just showed you. Went to the TDEE calculator, found out what my macronutrients should be, plugged it into MyFitnessPal, and then I just tracked what I ate every day. And my goal was to hit my protein goal every day. Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't, but that was always my goal. And then I definitely didn't want to go over my calories or my carbs. I was not perfect at this, but tracking what I ate really helped me keep in check what I was eating and made me kind of be mindful of what I was eating and how much I was eating. So I highly encourage you, if you are not tracking what you're eating, even if you haven't started your weight loss journey yet, start tracking what you're eating. I think you'll be surprised to find out what the macronutrient values are in some of the foods you're eating, especially sugar. There's so much hidden sugar in a lot of the foods that we eat. And so just start tracking and see what you find out. Alright, so I hope that this video has been helpful to you. If it has, please take a moment and give me a thumbs up. It would help me out so very much. If you are loving the content and haven't subscribed yet, please take a moment and hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you here as part of our community. I hope this information has been helpful to you. See you in the next video.